Believers Talk with Joe and Steve. We're your hosts. I'm Joe.
I'm Steve.
And we wanted to get on here and kind of get everyone updated on OTAs, right? The third and final week of OTAs is this week. Before we do that, however, if you haven't already, we're going to remind you again, subscribe to this channel, like or dislike this video, leave a comment or two. Happily get back to you. But if you like Bill's content, this is where you want to be throughout OTAs, mini camp, regular, post, pre-season, all the way through. So be here. But yeah, let's get into week 3 of OTAs. Not too much going on.
Yeah. Kind of very consistent of what was happening the past few weeks. But the big news of the OTAs was Peterman getting the first shot with the quarterbacks.
Yeah, from what we've heard, Peterman's looking really good in OTAs, right? I think he went like 17 for 21 on Thursday, so that's really good. But talking about, while we're talking about quarterbacks, we talk about the draft pick, Josh Allen, right? I don't know if you heard anything about him from OTAs or anything like that.
Everything's positive coming out from him. I believe they're just going to take him along slowly, so we'll see where that goes to the point. And I've said this, I think, multiple times on these different OTA videos we had. I'm not really worried about too much of the reps now because if you get carried away with the reps, they're trying to keep everybody fresh. This is a very long season, so they're going to take guys and keep them fresh for when it counts in the regular season. And if Josh Allen works his way up, he works his way up. But they're not just going to hand him the job, which is very nice to see.
Right.
Let him work.
Let him work. Yeah, he's still taking all third team reps, right? Yeah. He hasn't worked with the second or first team yet. But yeah, everyone kind of seems to freak out every time he throws an interception. It's just kind of relax a little bit, We'll get there.
He did have a pick this past Thursday.
Okay.
But he also did have, I believe, a touchdown pass or not. So, and there's other things too. You're working with different receivers. Everybody's trying to learn the offense, whether somebody read something wrong or something like that.
Right. Yeah, we don't know that. Unfortunately, we can't see what they're doing in OTAs, so we don't know what happened. One thing I did read is that it doesn't seem to be affecting his confidence, which is always a good sign. He's still slinging the ball downfield, so that's really good to see. Moving down the list.
Just a quick note. So. With Josh Allen, he's been hanging out a lot with Jim Kelly. So we'll see where that goes.
Good.
Can it be the second coming of Kelly?
Let's hope.
We'll see where that happens.
Yeah, let's hope. But that's a good person to get some information from. If you're talking to somebody. Moving down the list, I know actually someone commented about this in one of our earlier videos. Ryan Broy not starting on the offensive line, so he finally got his shot.
Yeah. Took to the third week, but now he was in for Russell Bodine. The rest of the offensive line stayed the same, but just switched up there with Groy and Bodine. Groy, to me, looked good filling in for Eric Wood the past couple seasons.
Sure.
So it's nice to see him get a shot, and we'll see where it goes from there.
Yeah, and again, this is all just seeing what works best. We don't know if this means Bodine was slipping in his production, or if this means maybe Groy was looking really good on the second team, or they're just trying to mix it up, and see what's best. So Groy did get a shot at the first string offensive line. So we'll see what comes out of that. But like you said, we'll learn more going into minicamp and preseason as far as who will get that starting job. Robert Foster, right? He's getting more reps. I don't know.
Receiver. He's getting a lot more time. Kind of something you would think about too. Not only have we had a lot of injuries at wide receiver, a lot of people knocked the receiver depth. So that's something to see there. But also Robert Foster came from Alabama. Dable's system. He's obviously our new offensive coordinator, so he knows the system a little better. So he's probably picked it up a little better than maybe some of the other receivers. And he can either mentor those guys, or as he's running routes or something, they can see what they kind of want out of that position. But we'll see where that goes. He's on a roster bubble. I think he has a good chance of making it, obviously knowing the system.
Yeah, we talked about Robert Foster in the draft video about, he coming up from Alabama, and he kind of got a back seat when the other guy kind of Ridley, right? So we'll see what they say is part of Dable's system. So he might get the routes and everything faster, and also, as we'll talk about a little bit later, the wide receiver position has taken on some hits, like you said. So there's a couple players that are currently not participating in OTAs, and as I've seen and as you just alluded to. Every place I look, it seems like the wide receiving core Buffalo is ranked last, right, in the NFL. But we're kind of used to that, right? Everyone always underdogs us.
Yeah, there's nobody on offense. The only name they want to talk about on offense is McCoy.
Right.
So
we'll see
it is what it is.
That's right. By the end of the season, they'll want to talk about a lot more, hopefully.
Yeah. So we had the worst quarterbacks, the worst offensive line, and the worst receivers. we'll see what happens.
We're gonna have the worst team. That's what everyone's saying. So, but no one predicted us to make the playoffs last year either. So let's just do that, right? Moving on down the list, a player who hasn't been seeing too much time due to injury, I believe, right? Isn't that Milano?
Yeah. Well, Milano missed Thursday's practice.
Okay.
And that allowed Ramon Humper to come in and fill in at
Sure.
weak side linebacker. And Humper, if you remember, he was the starting weak side linebacker at the beginning of last year until Milano came in and really took over that role.
Yeah.
More athletic, better in coverage,
Right.
which then he kind of cemented and took over. And
Right. Now the injury or whatever it is isn't serious. There's no real news on it.
Yeah.
Nothing that we know of at least. So we don't think it's a serious injury. Again, a lot of these injuries are just precautionary type things. There's no need to overexert yourself at OTAs, right? But Milano was one of those players who didn't participate. There is a little bit of a list here of players who did not participate going down the wide receiver list. We got Malachi Dupree and Kalen Clay, and of course Zay Jones as well. Tenny Pelafoy, I'll pronounce that right, defensive tackle. And then Logan Thomas, I think we mentioned that before.
He had knee surgery. And then Zay Jones.
Right.
Another thing that we've never mentioned here before, but Trent Murphy still has yet to participate in OTAs.
Right. Yeah. ACL?
I believe ACL injury.
And then we talked last episode a little bit about Shaq Lawson. Yeah. He's participating still, but he actually did some reps at a defensive tackle as well. So he's trying to, again, with his lack of productivity over the last 2 years, he's kind of trying to find his place. So that's some other news that we have for you. But that's pretty much it.
Yeah, just touch base on the Shaq Lawson.
Yeah.
The Odighizuwa.
Yeah.
The defensive end / defensive tackle that we signed from, he was with the Giants.
Sure. Yeah.
In free agency, he kicked outside.
Okay.
And I think when we did that video, I mentioned something about being able to kick him back inside.
Kick Shaq Lawson back inside,
and
right.
With the Trent Murphy and stuff like that on third downs for a rush package. So maybe that's some of that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, test those waters, you might as well, right? I mean, you don't know what's going to happen.
You see what Philly has done with all their pass rushers. When the Seahawks were good, they had that different package where there's most of the pass rushers in there.
Sure. But yeah, like we said before at the beginning of the episode, there's not much going on with week 3 of the OTAs. This is pretty much it. But we do want to keep you updated on all Bills news. So now we just look forward to mini camps, right? Mandatory mini camps coming up, I believe.
The 12th through the 14th.
June 12th through the 14th. So that's like the next big thing. So Steve and I will be here probably sometime next week.
Yeah.
And we'll keep you informed on that. So I don't know if you have anything else you wanted to share.
One note on the offensive side, it kind of slipped my mind here a little bit, but the Bills were running a Wildcat offense.
Okay.
So McCoy was taking some snaps from center. So I mean,
mix it up a little bit, right?
We've seen some of that in the past too. So it's not like it's groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Just put that out there.
Yeah, I mean, if McCoy's our only weapon on offense, might as well use every chance we get, right? So, but that's it. Again, if you like Bills content, if you're a Buffalo Bills fan, you want to subscribe to this channel. We'll keep you posted throughout the season, even off season. We'll kind of be on here, constantly updating you. It's not as exciting as when we started with all the trades and everything like that, but this is the news we got for now. So subscribe if you haven't already, like or dislike this video. But till next time,
go Bills.
Go Bills.